Hello, today I am offering a terrific machine. This machine has been serviced, you can see, on 5 of 17, and it is working perfectly. I took it to my local Bernina dealer and he got everything working fabulously. This is the case, and everything that you see here fits in this case. So there's no need to buy another case to carry everything. Carries the foot pedal actually right here, just nice and tidy. It has a spot for the cord, the power cord goes right there. And then of course it does come with a manual. And the manual's in pretty good condition. The cover did have some chewed spot, like someone was chewing on it. So I did tape it so that it will stay protected. And other than that, you know, these corners are a little bit worn, but it's in perfect condition. I mean, I used it for learning how to do things. And this is another little brochure about the Buttonhole Foot, which I purchased the Buttonhole Foot for it. I was intending on keeping this machine, but I was able to get my hands on an upgraded 630 Artista. So I decided I can't justify keeping both machines, and this machine is really sweet. So then the manual fits down in here. You can see like that. There's also an accessory book, which it's been well worn. It looks like it might have gotten wet at some point. But it tells you about all the feet that are available. And so it's important to keep that as well. And it fits down inside like that. And then, like I said, I bought the bobbin foot, or the buttonhole foot, which is 3B. This is the upgraded one, so that and it really makes it so easy to do a buttonhole. But the foot actually fits in the back accessory. This slide-on accessory case has two sections, the front and the back. And so in the back it fits right here, like that. You've got a screwdriver. This is a wrench for opening up the machine, especially if you're going to change the light bulb. Now, I did upgrade the light bulb, and then there's 3 spots for bobbins and then some extra little compartment here. You can see it closes up nicely. And so, but I didn't want to get rid of the box because, you know, if you ever wanted to sell the foot, it's worth more with a box. So then I keep the box right in here with the manual. And so, like I said, everything fits in here perfectly. Okay, hello, I'm back now. I ended up switching my camera around, so it started to go landscape, and that, I don't want you to have to watch the video with your neck cranked over. So I'm gonna cut and splice these together. And so where I was on my demonstration was, I just finished showing you the super case, or cover. It's a hard cover that goes over this machine. And then I was coming back and I was showing you, here is the bobbin case and the bobbin compartment, and it does have its own door, and you can still access it with this nice accessory case. I did change out the light bulb, and I put in an LED. So there's an LED light, which is much nicer than the old-fashioned incandescent bulb. But I went ahead and saved that because it's not blown out yet, so what the heck. And then it comes with these presser feet as well, not only the buttonhole foot, but it comes with foot number 1, which is the all-purpose. Comes with foot number 4, which is the zipper foot. Comes with foot number 3, and that is actually a buttonhole foot as well, but it's not as efficient or effective as the one I purchased for it. And then this is a foot for like doing sewing in the ditch. I can't think of what it's called, but you know, it has that bracket. Okay, and what's nice is it all kind of stays here and it doesn't move around. There's some spare bobbins. Here's a seam guide if you are doing quilting. And then these are different sized. There's 3 of them. There's this one, this tiny one, and then one that I just keep on the back of the machine, which is the medium size, I suppose you would say. And what's nice about this machine is it does have a stainless steel top for the arm. Now this does very easily. I've got to use my other hand. You can take this, okay. I could not do it with one hand, so I needed 2 hands to get this off. But this slides off, so then it becomes a free arm. And isn't that nice? Now, on this accessory tray, there is one pretty deep scratch here. I'd say it was from scissors. But it doesn't affect anything. It's just strictly cosmetic. And so you just slide this back on. It clicks into place. And so it stays put. It's got a measuring marker on it. Now, this is a mechanical machine. However, there is a little bit of computer in it because it does have a digital display. It's not touch, though. All the buttons are here alongside, so this is where you would widen it. And when you widen it, you will see this go from 0, because I've got on a straight stitch. You can widen it all the way up to 5.5 millimeters. And but I'm going to stay on straight stitch for now, so I can put it back. I can also just hit clear, and that will take it right back to what the standard spot is, which is for the stitch length. It's at 2, and I'd say 2 1/4. Now, what you see is it's a flashing line, and these flashing bars are telling you what the standard would be. So if I move the up here, you can still see that at 2 1/4, it still flashes. So you know that's what the standard length, stitch length, and standard stitch width. Okay, but I'm going to clear this, and you'll see it'll just go right back to what the standard is. It also tells you what presser foot to use, and it tells you what the number is. So this is number 1. See, number 2. Number 3, and you can see everything changes based on what button I'm pushing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So there's 13 stitches, separate stitches. However, some of them do dual duty. So we've got number 1 is a straight stitch, number 2 is a zigzag, 3 is an over, you know, to stop it from unraveling. 4 is the zigzag that, get it refocused. 4 is the stitched zigzag. 5 is really handy. If you choose 5, and I'll do that for the demonstration, it does a tack at the beginning and at the end. 6 is triple stitch. You want to use that for jeans. 7 is, and it does both zigzag and straight stitch. 7 is a blind stitch. 8 is a, they call it a, it does an overlay as well as a straight stitch. So it does it all in one. Then 9 is your buttonhole. 10 is a darning, for darning. 11 is a decorative scallop stitch. 12 is a floral stitch, and as well as 13. And they're very pretty stitches. Okay, so I want you to hear how this machine stitches. I did do a video, which a lot of people have watched, on how to thread this machine. I did it a while back when I was going to keep the machine, just to help out those that need how to thread this. So I'm not going to tell you how to thread it. You can always watch my other video. And so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and I'm doing number 5. So you're going to watch it. It's going to go forward, back tack, and then forward. See the back tack? And forward again. Very nice. And this machine is quiet. I'm not even really steering it. The feed dogs work perfectly. I can press the back of the presser foot, and it actually puts the needle down so that I can up and rotate. Isn't that nice? So if you, and that's with the Bernina foot pedal here, if you, let me focus it. If you hit just the back like this, that's how, now that push the needle back up. Okay. And so I'm going to sew a little bit more. And let me put it back down. So I don't have to, you know, use the balance wheel to do that. Is that nice? Okay, let's look at these stitches. Look at how perfect this machine stitches. Just absolutely gorgeous. Straight as an arrow. And I didn't even steer the thing. So it's pretty spectacular. I'm going to put the presser foot back down. And now just to make it interesting, I'm going to go ahead and do this pretty flower one. So now it changes to 12 from 5. And now here we go. Now, of course, this stitch takes a little longer because it's doing a pattern. But I can step on it. But usually when I'm doing a decorative, I don't want it to miss stitches or anything like that. So I always do it a little bit slower. Let the machine do its thing. You can see I'm not even touching the material. That is how precise this machine is. And it's been serviced. I'll tell you, when you go to buy a used machine, if it hasn't been serviced, you can pretty much expect you're going to need to take it to a Bernina dealer and get it serviced, or whatever manufacturer that you purchased. Isn't that pretty? Such a pretty stitch. It looks so good. See it on the black? You can really see it. This isn't the best material to use, for example, because it is kind of harder to see the stitches, but this is just an amazing machine. So you've heard it sew, you've seen it sew. This machine is ready to go for many more years to come, and it will be your go-to machine, let me tell you. It's compact, it's light, it's great for taking, if you're wanting to go to a quilting bee or something like that where you need to travel and take your quilting machine, you've got everything you need right here and you're ready to go. And it's just one little case. Now I did want to bring up these. There are some stress cracks on the carrying handle, but they haven't broken through, and I don't know what that's from, whether someone carried it around a lot and caused that, but it's still perfectly in working order. But I want to disclose every imperfection. And pretty much that's it, because this machine is in mint condition. Now, it was a school, so you can see the ISD number on it. It was a school machine. And but it's in mint condition. Sometimes those school machines, you know, they find that they don't need as many, and they sell to raise some money, and they sell their overstock, And this machine is really in nice condition. And I'm going to turn off the lights just so you can see. Oh, I've got my flash on. But that LED light is so nice. Sorry, I can't really give you an example. Let me see if I can turn down my light. I turned it down some. Let me see. Let me do that. There we go. So it's nice and bright. You see that? You can even see where the thread cutter is. It's so bright, this LED light, compared to the old light. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and I know you're going to enjoy this machine. Have a great day. Bye.